So one of the most important things when moving in for a project through regenerative development, we don't see the project as the project, the community as the project, and the community is nested in the wider bioregion. Before I went down, I purposefully didn't do any research because I wanted to experience it through their eyes first before I casted my sort of lens over the top of it.
So they're doing all they can, but the money from government is limited for these projects.
But it's East Gippsland's a big area with a small population.
Yeah.
I hadn't actually met any of the women walking in. We hadn't even had a Zoom meeting. I'd emailed Grace a few times. We'd met through the Community Land Trust network. So I actually didn't know what I was walking into. These women, ranging from 60 to 86 years old, told us all the history that they knew. They actually went back to the prehistory of even settlement and the turnover of settlement from First Nation communities, and talking about layers of trauma through decades. The current owner of the site was looking to turn into a private school, but the site didn't really lend itself to that. It was like it had an energy of its own. It was a place of healing. It was a cornerstone of the community. And over the last 30 years, since 1992, I think it's changed hands, but there's been developers come in looking to just subdivide and pump out property. There's been numerous different interests in the demolition and different aspects of it.
She had a file of all other attempts to do something with this site.
Yeah.
From developers.
Yeah. And she said, to have it coming from the community is, she said, I think it's fantastic. I want to help.
It's the type of site that is calling for something more to be done to it. It needs a whole of community to redevelop this, to bring life to the site, and it is calling for that. Literally in the heart of Bairnsdale. It's close to the river system. It has a heritage listed building that is the last Victorian example of this style of building, and it needs respect. There's two ways you can develop a site, the easy way and the hard way. The hard way is really the conventional way. You go through the planning controls, you get the development application, you do the master plan design that is presented to the community. The community will always fight back because it's divisive and they haven't been involved, and they're also against developers. From that point, everyone has to compromise. It's a race to the bottom. Everyone loses a little bit, but the job gets done. The easy way is to front load all that work, bring the community in, engage them in regenerative development processes, and set the motion for the community to be involved with the development application, the master plan. And because you've partnered regenerative development up with integrative design, not only is the community, but your design team, the architects, the consultants, the builder have all been involved from the start. And then once you get to the construction stage, everyone's on the same page. It flows straight through. You get down to the occupation certificate, and then that's out. The community is left with a good taste in their mouth as opposed to a bad. It helps things like pre-sales. It helps every aspect of delivering this thing into the wider community, and it sets up the energy for the site after all the design team's gone.